Okay, start the presentation. Yay! Welcome, welcome everybody. Wow. I'm super excited about doing this. It's such an important time for us to be together. And instead of social distancing, we really should be leveraging social to be connecting. We're going to talk about how to create an online program guaranteed to sell. Never has there been a more important time to create a plan B. This means that you have a way to determine your own income destiny from anywhere. Now, normally these are intended to be about 30 minutes. Today we'll go a bit longer because I want to lay the foundation for the 5 days, all right? Now, if you haven't registered and you are watching this live from Facebook, be sure to go to fbchallenge.live. This is how you'll get the exercise sheets. I won't be posting them there. You need to be a part of the group and community. The Facebook group where this is broadcasting is designed to be a place where you can share your results, what you thought, really get connected over the next 5 days, and focus on getting a good start on the importance of creating an online program. The next thing I'm going to tell you is this is interactive. I'm going to be asking questions and I'm going to wait for a reply. So be sure that you're commenting and let me know that you're getting it, okay? And lastly, I'm going to be using the hashtag Reach Millions. So if you can add that to your post over the next 5 days, I'm going to pick a winner from the hashtag Reach Millions area, and where you'll post your ahas and comments and things of that nature. And I'm going to be checking out the yeses in the comments, so everybody will be kind of included in this. And that's so I can easily find it. And I really am going to be doing a contest during this 5-day challenge as well. So make sure over the next few days, if you could share this, it would be appreciated. And there's where you're going to be commenting. Okay. So now before I lunge into the lesson, I have a lot of people that may not know a lot about me. So I'm just going to give you like a 2-minute backstory. All right. I became an entrepreneur in 1985 when at the age of 19, I started a software company. I was an early adopter in 1992 of the internet, and I was creating software programs for the government, Walmart, JCPenney, the Lottery Corporation, banks, and Fortune 500s. I became the youngest woman to sit on the board of governors at the age of 24 for the Certified Management Accountant Society after getting my designation. I then went on to become the first woman to win New Internet Marketing Success of the Year in 2006, and the first woman to get picked up by the World Internet Summit, which was the largest speaking organization at that time, where I traveled the world speaking on stages of up to 9,000 attendees, and I was the one woman with 15 men. For 35 years now, I've been helping business owners systemize, streamline, and scale to success with business automation and online marketing, so you can focus on what you love to do while your marketing and technology is taken care of. All right, so over the course of the next 5 days, we will gonna cover target market, your irresistible offer, how to market that offer, how to deliver the offer, and last but not least, the 100K formula, okay? So I'm gonna be going through what I have been teaching for actually the last 12 years now. All righty, so before we jump into the target market, I really want to find out why you're here, okay? So let me know if any of these things are going on with you. Just say yes in the comment area when you hear one. Are you working hard and feel exhausted and overwhelmed? So if anyone has this, just say, yeah, that's me. You feel your life kind of feels like a roller coaster. You're up, down, and you're never really getting ahead. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Good. Thank you. I very much appreciate the play. It makes me feel not alone and isolated. You're confused about your next steps and social media and what you need to be doing in your business to move it to the next level. That would be a yes again. I'm getting yes, yes. Okay, excellent. And your income is sliding, or you have a fear, especially given the current economic climate, that it could slide, and if it did, you would have no idea how to stop it. And last but not least, I'm getting yeses. Okay, I don't blame you. You are really successful, but you just can't seem to break through to that next level. You know, you've hit that ceiling. Yeah, I'm getting current climate is a definite concern. I absolutely agree. And excellent. So I can see that some of you are feeling this. So you're actually in a great place. All righty. I'm going to ask, why are you really here? Okay. So to answer with this, I'm going to say, because you have a goal and you want to achieve it. Okay. And the above are actually symptoms of not reaching that goal yet. Am I right? Very good. Thank you. Your face is smashed against the ceiling a few times. Yeah, it's quite a bummer, actually. Good. So I want you to take a minute and just post in the comments, what is your goal? All right. I like to do this because a goal announced to the universe is a powerful way to help get it launched, especially as we're going to be putting our thoughts, efforts, and actions for the next 5 days into this. Selling courses online. Excellent. Well, you couldn't be in a better place. You want to package your knowledge. Excellent. I'm going to be talking about why that is so key to be doing, not only now, but I've been talking about this for a very long time. It's something that I call Plan B. Good. Create a stream of revenue and make an impact with my ideal clients. Very good. Excellent. Loving all of these. Great. Thank you. To have a mix of programs and online courses that serve my clients and sell. Very good point, to have a mix. That's right. We're not trying to only perhaps do the one thing. It's just that in a situation like we're in, where this has occurred, we really need options here, and we can't be as limited as many of us are. Okay, so here's the great thing: outsource administrative so I can focus on the creative. Nice. Make 10,000 a month consulting. Good. So let's be open. Make 10,000 a month, and I'll tell you why I'll remove from consulting. Consulting is a lot of effort. You're running around, you're going to see people, you're doing perhaps even one-on-one. This program and this creation of an online course, you can be making $10,000 from home in your pajamas. That's what we want to, oh good, I got somebody that upped it to 20 grand, nice, good. And I agree, one-on-one coaching is awesome. I love one-on-one coaching. But here's the thing, we want the elements of like a online program, digital group, and the one-on-one. When you have an entire stream of income and options, this allows you to make your one-on-one consulting cream, which means they can't get you for 25 grand or less, right? So if you want to be making 20 grand, you can already start to be making that through one-on-one clients, plus, of course, lower level, right? You can start to charge so much for your one-on-one time. That's how you really start to move it. Great, I'm loving this. 25 grand a month, I'm loving your create. That's right, sky is the limit. Helping others and getting some money for it. Absolutely, yeah, that's the whole point, right? This is a world we live in of exchange, and so that's really good. Super. Okay, so let me tell you, I have good news. The only thing standing between you and your goal is having the right system to help get you there, okay? So what I'm going to be sharing with you is the system steps to fast and consistent cash. Anyone excited? I know I am. I tell you, when I put this together, I was very excited. Okay, so why did I create a system? Yep, excellent. And it was actually an eye-opening crisis. And I'm going to start with this reason, because this is what launched it, because this has been in place now. The system and program that I have has been in place now for 5 years. And it was this eye-opening crisis that resulted in me creating it. People I met were extremely happy and successful, and they were well-dressed and driving flash cars. And I was like, oh, this is super good. Well, let's get your business to the next level, right? In reality, though, the successful people I knew, their income had plummeted and they were broke. And I was in shock. And not only that, I was upset because it was women, right? And so all this mask had been put on when in fact there was a heck of a lot of struggle going on. I found this out, quite frankly, because they started to share with me in desperation that they needed help to find an answer. And this is when I started to put together the program. Even worse though, underneath it all, when I started to unravel their situations, they felt like they were hiding their true self. They were frustrated, embarrassed, feeling like a failure, ashamed, contemplating bankruptcy, and considering drastic measures. And for an entrepreneur, that means getting a job. So I knew I had to do something really quick. When I did an analysis of everyone I encountered that had gotten into this situation, it wasn't for lack of talent, hard work, or even investing in your business. It came down to a common denominator, and that was a lack of focus. It's funny, Warren Buffett says this is the #1 feature he looks for in candidates that he works with or partners with. And then, of course, we are now sitting on the biggest wake-up call of all right? And that is with COVID-19. For me personally, I lost all my speaking gigs until June. I don't even know what's going to happen after that. All my networking stopped. My clients that have brick and mortar operations are experiencing devastation. We're in isolation because my daughter was sent home from work as she was tested and had the fever and the start of everything. Now, I want you to put in the comment area if you or someone you know could be affected by this financially. All. Yeah, both. Exactly. Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, our retirement is in the tank. That's right. People that were maybe looking towards something, this has changed. For people in climbing, yeah, a lot of people are saying they've lost a huge prospect and one client. I'm in the same boat. I had people panic that were in programs and kind of like, say, oh, now might not be the time. I can tell you right now is the time. And I'm going to be getting into that. Yes, I've gotten calls from many of your clients. It's true. And I'm going to tell you how to start to remedy that. Yeah, clients are restaurant owners and fitness studio owners. Me too. I have both in those fields as well. Everyone I know, my sister works in restaurants. Yeah, she's screwed. I teach classes, all canceled. Totally get that. In fact, when we were in Las Vegas, when the shutdown occurred of all MGM hotels, casinos, and then Wynn followed suit, then all the bars, lounges, everything started to shut down. And we were talking to staff, and of course, it came down to panic for them because most of their family actually worked in that exact industry. They were, within the hospitality industry of Las Vegas, and this was about to mean devastation. So, thank you so much for sharing. Yoga, massage, facials, you're right, all gone. I think it's important, especially as we all go through this together, that we know when someone needs help. As someone who's been in business for 35 years and survived everything that can occur, including SARS in 2003, as I lived in the epicenter of Toronto, Canada, where this was impacted the most. This is not my first rodeo. I also, of course, have had my kids home full time as they attended online school. So for the parents out there experiencing that kind of, for some, that can be a level of overwhelm. For me, it was peace and harmony. I can help you with that too. And I know the steps it will take to not just hunker down and survive or wait it out, okay? That is the attitude and actions that can kill a business. But in turn, I want you to turn this into an opportunity, because this is an opportunity. For those that have downtime, it's time to get your websites improved, your product, your programs, your services. Start doing videos to educate more on what you do, how you help people. If you already have a list, I want you to be communicating often and more frequently, 3 times your communication. Connect deeply with your customers during this time, because this is the time to change. Quite frankly, to me, this is a time for reinvention. It's a reboot. And so it's a time to take a look at what the heck do you really want your business to go through, to look like at the end of this, right? This is the time that you can start to structure that look and layout. That way, if you do this, if you be very proactive, you will either lose no ground during this, or if you do, when it's all over and life gets back to the new normal, right? You're going to be coming out the gates like a Kentucky Derby racehorse for the finish line, and hopefully leaving your competition in the dust. If they shut down and shrink, you need to come out absolutely huge, okay? So why create an online program? It's a $61 billion industry. LinkedIn bought Lynda for $1 billion, and Lynda is a training platform. This is a thing that people are liking to do more and more now. You know, they like the on-demand, at their own pace, do it from home. I have bought probably a program, a training program, every day since this has occurred. Once my gigs got canceled, I was like, okay, normally I network for 4 hours today. So today I'm going to learn something and apply it to my business. And that's kind of what I have been doing, is taking every single hour that should have been, you know, me out doing something and turning it into a growth opportunity for me in the business. And it is a trend, including educational institutions such as Harvard and Yale, and more companies are turning to online delivery of knowledge, all right? So the biggest reason is it is recurring, predictable income on demand. That's why I like it. With consulting, it's a lot of roller coastering. Yay, I got a client, and then we're done. Yay, I got a client, and then we're done, okay? We want to plateau the income earning, so when you get a high-end client, that results in a spike, not in a roller coaster. All right, so day one, we're going to take a look at target market. So put in the comment area, let's get a feel for where we are right now. Now, your target market is the people you're going to choose to serve. And notice I use the word choose, because whether you want to or not, you're going to need to choose. Gone are the days where you can be broad and generic. What's more, if you answered something like, we target everyone, we cater to a wide range of people, you're in even bigger trouble. Because if you target everyone, you're actually targeting no one. You can't be all things to all people. Now, when you're in front of somebody, like we are when we're networking, you can cater the conversation to them. You know, but with the internet, your web copy, your articles, your keywords, your pain points, colors, everything has to speak to them or they won't connect, right? So we need to connect, communicate, cause them to buy, and have them consume what we deliver, all right? That's our thing. So specializing in pet loss and grief, good. Networking from home, network marketing, work from home, great field. You can never lose there. Nonprofit executive directors is your target market. Okay, good, good. That's nice and precise. Love it. You do organizing for home and office. Good. So now at that point, we need to target. Who are you going to target? For example, in a situation like that, maybe you're going to target young millennials who are just opening up a startup, right? Or you can turn that around and do it for companies who have been in business for X years and now have a home office. You need to, because you're going to have to communicate in the languaging that they need to hear. Middle-aged women who are either leaving corporate for their own business or at the age they decided to revamp their current business for retirement. Good. People who want to start to learn to dance, you're going to have to get more exact than that. Because, for example, maybe millennials want to learn to dance or older couples want to learn to dance. We need to know who are you going to go after, because you got to start to think the images on your website and things of that nature have to communicate to your target market. Business coaching, broad. Okay, you have to get way more precise. It's like saying life coaching. A life coach could coach me on my relationship with my husband, or it could coach me on my business or my finances. We need to get more precise. Train parents of teen drivers how to teach their kids to drive properly. Great, good. That's a market you can find. Here's the reason. We have to be able to find these guys. Infidelity prevention, promote healthy relationships. Good. I have two different ones. Memoir business, legacy projects, people who want to tell their own stories. That's a great one. There are definitely people for that. But I really teach fiction and screenplays. And one of the questions, is there a way to do more than one thing at a time? No, you don't have the bandwidth. Especially if you're a solopreneur, you have to pick a lane, make it work, get the income you want, and then you can spread out. You have to go 9 miles deep. People who want to connect more authentically on social media to bring more paying customers, way too generic, okay? So you're gonna have to, is that millennials that want to do it? Is it the middle-aged techies who in general aren't social media savvy, right? So definitely your target market, Rachel, is going to be kind of the 45-year-old woman and up, all right? So that will help in that area. Okie doke. So know your target market. Defining your target market is one of the most important tasks. It's the foundation of all the elements of your marketing strategy, from how you develop and name your products and services, right through the marketing channels that you use to promote them. This is how you're going to cut through the noise. So you need to create products, services, and marketing campaigns for a specific, well-defined group of people, all right? The better you understand your target market, the better you'll be able to provide them with exactly what they are looking for program-wise, okay? Again, you're better to go 9 feet deep than 5 feet wide, because the deeper you go, you'll start to see higher conversion rates and a better return on investment, and those are the key metrics that matter. Okie doke. So to help you decide, you want to start to ask yourself, what problem do you solve, okay, and what desire do you fulfill? So the problem that you solve, maybe there was one here that dealt with, office clutter, cleaning things of that nature, helping people organize. That's a great problem to solve, okay? Maybe you help with relationships, things of that nature. Great problem to solve. And again, what desire do you fulfill, all right? Maybe you deal with pets. I know we had a pet on here, somebody that dealt with the grief of getting over your pet. So these are, when you hit the desires, these are rabid topics that people are so passionate about that they'll invest. When somebody's in pain, of course, they're willing to invest to get over the pain. That's what we want, all right? And again, anything in the cosmetics, makeup arena, things of that nature. Okay, doke. Yeah, 9 feet wide. That's right. 9 feet deep, not 3 feet wide. Good people. We're just examining. Made of words, I can fix. It's made of words. If it's made of words, I can fix it. It's interesting. I like the start of it. I love the not so Yeah, that's right. Not so social media savvy. Yeah, I love teaching newbies and non-creatives. Very good. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, good. Just reading some of the comments. All righty. So there's where we are. Now, for those of you who were in my last challenge, you'll know that because we were dealing with brand, the scope and depth of your company, we were analyzing your overall target market, okay? So we were looking at demographics, behavioral, geographical, and psychographic, along with developing the tagline to rapidly have them connect to your brand. When you're selling a product, which is what we're doing, we're looking at selling an online product here, it's much easier to identify, okay? So for this, you can focus on three main elements. The first is male or female. This is needed for the pain points and the problems that you're going to solve. Or the other route you can go is to select based on dealing with a specific genre. And an example of that is keto diets. It's already got the specificity. You can easily find people that are rabid about a keto diet, okay? This is the whole thing. We have to be able to find these people. So if there isn't a group of people, a community like that, then you have to focus, and you want to focus in definitely on male or female. And then the other thing you need to take a look at is to identify the age categories, all right? So again, a millennial has a very different need and expectations than a baby boomer for everything, okay? So this is why when your imaging has to match, your languaging has to match, the pain points have to match. You can't straddle a fence in this situation and hope that you attract both. This is again where you're going to not be heard above the noise, okay? It's very important to do this because a confused buyer never buys. And it's key to meet the expectations of your buyer to create rabid, hungry fans eager to buy what you have, all right? So that's the goal that we are looking for. And to successfully do this, you need to know their before state and the desired after state. Because what happens here that it's key is people buy the transformation. All right, this is why you have to start to understand what is the transformation that you can create from the program you are looking to develop, okay? So that's what we're going to be taking a look at. Again, people don't buy products or services. They don't buy features or benefits. They are buying the transformation. So the transformation is taking somebody from the state that they're in right now to where they want to be. Your job is to clearly articulate the shift or gap that exists between these two so you can close it. So, you speak to the after state. You use images for the after state, like financial freedom, worry-free, stress-free, happy, okay? This will be how you're going to identify where your customer is. This will allow you to pick out the pain points, their emotions, their feelings, their state of mind, and how they're spending their time, all right? So let's take a look at the exercise guide that you're going to be having today. It will have arrived in your inbox. If, again, you're on the Facebook page and you want this, you have to go to fbchallenge.live to register. And then you're going to fill out kind of this exercise sheet, all right? This will help you with your next step, all right? And help you to really put that together. So you're going to be taking them. So what I've done here is I've actually done an example for you, all right? And so, because you want to be thinking with this. So if you take a look at my program and what I'm doing, especially where we are right now, I'm looking at the day today, COVID-19's in our face, okay? So the current situation is people are forced to stay at home, they're isolated, their income is affected, and in some cases, they even have kids at home, which is more overwhelming, less time you can spend on activities that you want to, all right? What is the emotional state going on right now? And that is people are panicked, they're stressed, they're fearful, they might be overwhelmed, and they might feel like they're in chaos, okay? Now, the big issue, what are people dealing as a big issue right now? How to make money, how to keep your business afloat, how to deal with clients canceling, no speaking gigs, offices are closing. But here's the answer that it grilled down to, is, especially with the people I've been talking to, is they're afraid they can't pay their mortgage. They're being living check to check, all right? So that's a big issue, is, you know, the feeling that you might ultimately end up homeless. And these are the states and conditions that stuff like this happens. Oh, and overall, what is their status? They feel hopeless and they are at effect. All right. So you identify where your target market is right now. And that's where my target market is, let's say right now. And we're going to move them to the transformation state. Okay. So I'm going to move people through this program. The new situation is you can make money on demand from anywhere in the world. All right. Who's liking that? Oh, I got a lot of people saying I have all that going on. Okay. Well, you're in the right place then. Okay. So yeah, sure, me, cool, excellent, good. All right. What is the emotional state I want to move people to? And that is relief, calm, and in fact, very enthusiastic. All right. I'm very enthusiastic right now because not only, of course, do I have this in place already and I'm making money from my online programs, but I know that I can help change lives by having other people do it too. Now, the big issue, and we're going to be moving to the issue resolved, is you no longer need to speak, network, or meet live to make a connection and make money, okay? So let me be clear here. People will constantly ask me why I go out and speak. It's because I love to. Why do I go out and network? It's because I love to. I love to see people. We aren't trying to eliminate the relationship building that happens in life situations, but we have to have it in place so that if this cannot occur, we could make money still, right? We haven't shut the pipeline down. And that's why it's important to have these multiple areas in place, all right? And what's the status? The status is empowerment and cause. Cause over your own financial situation, cause over the actions you're going to be taking during this traumatic time, and really just kind of in general helping to feel better about what is happening, right? Not getting caught up in the drama. I mean, we know it has been blown out of proportion. That's the statistics that prove this. More die from the flu every single day than in all of the COVID-19 deaths that have occurred worldwide. So it's important to keep this in mind. But the issue is the pandemic has been determined. The chaos has been ensued by TV and media. And so now we're all the effect of it until we move to cause. And that's what we're about to do. Okay, excellent. So tomorrow, your exercise sheet's going to be arriving in your inbox, and you're going to help and put that together to transform your client or your prospect with the idea you have in mind for your program. Okay. Now, tomorrow, we're going to take a look at the offer. This is the linchpin to successfully creating a program that people want to buy, okay? So again, remember to comment using the hashtag #ReachMillions in the Facebook area, because at the end of the challenge, I'm going to be randomly selecting a winner to receive your choice of 6 of my trainings that range from $97 to $497 on topics such as Google Analytics, copywriting, success strategies, list building, Facebook ads, or video blogging. Cool, huge systems. I'm going to be awarding active participants so that I know you're bringing your blood and sweat to the game so that you can move to a position of empowerment and cause over your financial future. So I look forward to seeing you on my Facebook page. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks for playing all out. And again, I look forward to helping you create an online program guaranteed to sell. And tomorrow you're going to find out just how we do this. So again, I'll see you now on the Facebook page, and I enjoy taking this journey with you, and I hope you're having a good time too. Bye for now.